I am Guilherme Almeida, President of NIDE Global Appliance, Embraco's brand owner. Today, we are here to share with you a historical moment for our brand, based on our more than 50 years of expertise.
We are glad to have you here with us today to see what we have been preparing for the light commercial refrigeration market future. I'm Daniel Campos, responsible for the Commercial Appliance Division and Vice President at NIDE Global Appliance.
It's an important milestone for Embraco, which comes to reinforce our brand's pioneering in our consolidation as a complete solution provider. I'm André Rosa, Senior Director of R&D at NIDE Global Appliance.
Along its 52 years, Embraco has been building a significant path on the refrigeration segment, and now we are entering a new era. But before start talking about this new era, we would like to remind you about Embraco history. We started our journey in 1971 in Brazil, aiming to respond to the demand for compressors in the country. 3 years later, the first compressor was launched, the PW, which had important technology. Who remembers the PW compressor? 5 years later, we launched the F-Series. For sure, you all know this one. From 1977 to 1987, we started to export to the Americas, Europe, and China, and established strong partnerships with universities for research and development of solutions. And in 1990, we launched the Components and Cooling Factory, while beating 50 million compressors produced. Always thinking ahead by anticipating the refrigeration market demands, in 1994, we launched the first household compressor using natural refrigerant isobutane. And in the same year, we also launched a commercial compressor using natural refrigerant propane. It's been 30 years working with natural refrigerants and contributing to a more sustainable future. With 100 million compressors sold, in 1997, we launched the EG compressor. This one is known by you, right? Then, in 1998, we created the variable speed compressor, the VCC. As pioneers in fostering variable speed technology, which is the current most efficient solution for compressors in its range. And in 2003, to add even more technology to our business, Embraco launched its own electronics components, responsible for driving the compressible variable speed and for modulating its cooling capacity according to demand. More than 20 years ago, we changed the history of refrigeration with the VCC technology. Now we are here to change history again. Arriving in 2006 with a significant expertise in refrigeration systems through our compressors and electronics controls, we enriched our portfolio with the condensed units production, consolidating our brand's journey by adding value to the whole chain, from R&D to logistics. And we have kept enhancing over the years with the plug and cool, a real plug-and-play system, improving not just the products and its efficiency, but delivering better food preservation, reducing noise, simplifying installation, maintenance, and launching innovative products every year. Always thinking of making our customers' life easier in refrigeration and commercial segments. Since 2019, already being part of NIDE Corporation, more than $200 million have been invested in the factories and products which make Embraco's name. Last year, we launched our new branding position, and now it's time to live something else. Welcome to the new era. Think ahead. What can we do today to really make the difference tomorrow? This is a purpose we all share for the Embraco brand. We innovate, thinking solutions beyond their technology, developing products and values that can really transform the market. That's because we have focused on what really matters for more than 50 years. But the world's changed, demand more from us than a purpose. That's why we are positioning the Embraco brand in a different way. And it's more than that. It's a new behavior that reflects our concern and actions towards the real needs of the future. We think ahead and find ways to make our customer lives easier. Everything we create has an impact. From innovations, such as variable speed technology and electronics, to comprehensive integrated solutions that offer the best experience to the people. We understand that the future requires intelligent management of energy, resource, time, space, or knowledge. And we can solve it. miniaturization, components integration, artificial intelligence, noise reduction, decarbonization, and food preservation. We incorporate the market challenges in the development of our solutions to make a significant impact and control for those who use our products. We think ahead together, developing an environment of new ideas, work in practice. Work in partnership with our customers to develop sharper products for smarter applications, considering the perfect balance between high performance, competitiveness, and sustainability. So what can we do today to really make the difference tomorrow? We know that we can transform the future of refrigeration. Together, we can do everything. Think ahead with us. As you can see, when you talk about thinking ahead, it is not just a speech. It's part of our history. It is the way we position ourselves to the market. And to keep doing it in this new era, we want to share with you all the market issues that our segment is facing at the moment and all the future trends we want to be ready to attend to.
The cooling industry is essential to the food preservation, beverage, medicine, vaccines, and much more. But it's also responsible for 20% of the worldwide consumption and 10% of the worldwide carbon emissions. 80% of those emissions come from the energy consumption of the appliance. This shows how important it is to focus on efficiency. For this job, we count on several large companies of the segment that are leveraging their products and including standards to have more sustainable chain, such as refrigerator manufacturers, important specifiers, and other companies whose products require a refrigerator to preserve the food or the beverage.
There are also several regulations to reduce the climate change impact, from the phase down of hydrofluorocarbons, HFC refrigerants, until the refrigerator's efficiency increases. Modern refrigeration systems emphasize energy efficiency mainly due to the environmental impact. But we know that some markets are very impacted by the energy costs. So, the energy bills are relevant spend for almost all of us. We are aware that achieving optimized energy efficiency involves complex control strategies, including variable speed compressor control and advanced algorithms for defrost cycles. Then, the question is, how to extract the maximum efficiency from all the components in the refrigeration system? This is a challenge that the refrigeration market is facing with more emphasis nowadays.
Another important challenge of the industry is the resource optimization, mainly in these uncertain moments that we lived in the past years. So, finding a proper balance between resources, performance, and keeping a high level of engineering, procurement, and lab teams. And the market demands flexibility. There are different applications, components, technologies, and needs that generate a very complex chain. And this is a challenging scenario to manage, impacting several areas like sales, engineering, purchasing, logistics, and also quality.
During the development of a product, our engineering team usually deals with different tools to set up and test products and components. In terms of operation, it is known that some electronic devices have complex user interfaces and control logics, which demand specific skills to handle them. Another challenge for the refrigeration market is to incorporate diagnostic features to detect and report failures, and it requires additional complexity in both hardware and software. There are so many different possibilities when developing a new project. Sometimes you know the technology, but how to extract the best of it? How to choose the best technology, the best component for your application?
We are living the information age, with advanced technologies being included in our day-to-day lives. The digital revolution, or also known as the third industrial revolution, is happening and we are being impacted. But how to introduce artificial intelligence in the refrigeration market? How to do it with real results to really impact the efficiency, improve the time of implementation, and raise reliability and make the maintenance easier. To make it happen, we believe that we need to integrate the components of our refrigeration system. And we want to invite you to know our new products.
With more than 50 years of know-how, we never stop thinking ahead. Because the challenges never stop coming, but we're here to solve them with you. We know that the future demands efficiency, flexibility, sustainability, reliability, and noise reduction. That's why for us, the future is connected. So we developed an integrated portfolio with electronic devices all synchronized to address market needs. Built to give you control, Embraco Sync manages the entire system with adaptive logics. Fantastically flexible, Embraco Air is much more silent, versatile, and robust than conventional fans. Embraco's pioneering variable speed compressors are tomorrow's game changers, smarter and more efficient. The Embraco interface, called U-Control, is able to suggest the most optimized settings for the three components. No one controls Embraco better than Embraco. Sync it all to optimize performance and save energy by up to 55%. The smart way to make maximum efficiency more accessible and implementation easier. Synchronize to optimize. Think ahead with us for an integrated future.
Embraco Sync and Embraco Air are now part of our portfolio, which we are calling Sync It All. But from where is this coming from? We started to ask ourselves, who knows better to control our compressor than ourselves? Knowing the answer to this question, we developed solutions that can sync it all together with our compressors and condense units, which is an important step to make a difference and transform the refrigeration market. This is a game changer in the industry and translates more than 50 years of refrigeration knowledge into software and components that in a synchronized way improve the efficiency of the application. But why electronic fans and controllers?
First, due to our electronic expertise, almost 30 years working with electronic boards such as inverter. It's a legacy, and we are producing more than 20 million a year. Second, our Sync It All package, which counts on the controller, the fan, the compressor, and the U-Control development interface that's directly related to the performance of the product. Compressor is the component which consumes most energy in the system, and through our knowledge, we are able to improve its performance. The fan is the second component with most energy consumption, and beside of our experience in electronics, we have developing a synergy inside of Nidec Global Appliance, which has more than 50 years of background in electronic motors. And the controller has the power to really manage and act in several components in the refrigeration system, such as a door heater, for example. And the U-Control is the interface that we have developed for our inverter setup, which is now concentrating all these electronics device parameterization.
And how our Sync It All products will solve the market issues presented before? We have some answers to this question. By reducing energy consumption, meeting energy regulatory standards, and other requirements that promote sustainability. For instance, first, we are delivering products that have market benchmark performance, and when integrated, this performance is enhanced, thinking about the requirements of the most demanding standards. Second, we generate optimized inventory with an optimized portfolio. Our products reach a wide range of applications with the same product. For example, the fan is prepared to be used at different temperatures and can be fixed in different ways. The same for the controller, which has adaptive door heater and adaptive frost features. It is prepared to work in multiple environments. Third, in addition to energy standards, we are providing products that comply with safety regulations and product compliance. So, we are definitely building a portfolio flexible enough to cover a huge quantity of SKUs with few products.
By integrating this in-house, we make these components more efficient and facilitate the development of systems. We are developing the components thinking about this connection. We will be one single trusted partner for these main components. One technical support, one contact for purchasing, one team to support the products, certifications, and one single and simple tool to set up all of them. Summarizing, we will be one team joining Embraco's knowledge with our customers to leverage the refrigeration market.
Now, I take the opportunity to present to you more technical details of the products. To make it as clear as possible, we will display a video on the screen that shows the details while I'm explaining. Starting with Embraco compressors, especially with the variable speed technology, which have an inverter responsible for controlling the compressor speed according to the application's needs. In periods of high demand, for example, during the day, hot loads being inserted into the application or many door openings, the compressor works harder to reach the best temperature faster and maintain it stable to better preserve the food. In periods of low demand, like during the night, without door openings, the speed is lower. All this balance is managed by the variable speed compressor and generates energy savings. A single product with a wide capacity range is capable of replacing multiple fixed speed models and with additional benefits in starting and operation management. All these attributes together result in products' improved robustness. In addition to developing the technology, Embraco manufactures the compressor and inverter, synchronizing these two components. Going to the Embraco Air, a product with a benchmark efficiency up to 70%, developed to operate with different segments such as food service, food retail, and others, with IP67 approval resistant to challenging environments with dust and waters, and NSF for having direct contact with food. It has a compact design, low noise, and is fantastically flexible. It has flexibility to start with a reverse cycle when turned on and can also work in multiple rotations, faster, slower, clockwise, and counterclockwise. Regarding fixing, it has flexibility in a single product with multiple rear fixation points, frontal fixation, and side fixation for ace support. Prepared to operate in freezing temperatures up to -40 Celsius in the evaporator, up to hot temperatures of 60 Celsius in the condenser, maintaining safe and efficient operation. About our Embraco Sync. Considering our path with electronics, it's natural that the development of an electronic controller that connects with our products is elaborated in a more complete way. With dimensions, fixing structures, and input-output connections which follow standards of the market, Embraco Sync series is available in options for fixed speed and variable speed compressors. It can also work with multi-circuit variable speed. The control logic is capable of activating the adaptive defrost and adaptive door heater that allows controlling loads on demand, improving energy consumption and disturbances in the temperature of internal loads, providing stability in the application temperature. It has a special control technique for variable speed, focused on extracting the best performance of the technical characteristics of the Embraco inverter. Embraco Sync is the first generation of Embraco controllers designed to synchronize and optimize the entire system. And to set up all Embraco electronic devices, U-Control is the Embraco software designed with a simple interface. It comes now with the auto-tuning feature, so you can reduce setup time by finding the best performance of the components from weeks to days. Furthermore, it has a programming key and a dock station, allowing quick record of parameters not only during implementation but also in the production line, all in one single interface for electronic components.
These products will be available for our customers of the commercial segment, and soon we'll share it also in the replacement and distribution market. From now on, we would like to invite the engineers of our customers to contact our technical support and sales team to request a sample and start in testing, just in case you haven't asked it yet. I'm sure we'll learn a lot together to achieve this high efficiency and also service levels improving in the refrigeration industry.
This is just a summary of the many advantages of choosing Embraco electronic devices, and we hope that the strategic partnership we have with you, our customers, to develop the best applications of the market will become even stronger in this new era of Embraco. The world is asking for and urgently needs a new approach from the refrigeration field to contribute to climate solutions. Embraco is taking on the responsibility of delivering the first milestone in this direction.
With our knowledge in electronics and compressors, we are able to contribute to a better integration of components that will allow us in the future to obtain data and introduce more technology for this connection into the system. This integration is the first phase towards a future where everything is connected. No one controls Embraco better than Embraco. I'm very enthusiastic about what is coming and how Embraco is evolving and changing the status quo. Thank you for joining us in this event and for being part of this important milestone in Embraco history. Think ahead with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.